welcome to the Sports Bar on talkSPORT. I'm Jamie O'Hara, and him over there, Jason Cundy.
Has anyone seen Andy Goldstein?
What do you mean?
Pub, didn't he?
Poor old Goldstein. Oh dear, well, we've just seen another 5-star Champions League match. Inter Milan came back from the dead to beat Barcelona 4-3 on the night, 7-6 overall. Is that the best two-legged tie you've ever seen? And if it isn't, I want to know what tops it. 03 717 22 33 44. And tomorrow, live on talkSPORT, Arsenal travel to PSG in a must-win game. It's win or done for Mikel Arteta's side. You Arsenal fans can phone us up as we build up to that one. Can you top that game? I don't know if there's one out there. 03 717 22 33 44.
Hello, matey.
How are you?
I'm exhausted.
Oh.
Absolutely exhausted after that.
What a game. What a game.
Word.
You just said to me as you walked in here, that game kicked off nearly 3 hours ago.
It did. So much happened. I mean, we're on the back of watching 3-3 last week, right?
Yeah.
And we took calls on, we spoke about what a brilliant game that was, right?
Yeah.
Little did we know it was going to get bettered tonight. I mean, I feel for Barca because when you're playing a title that someone's got to lose, they played their part as well. But even with 3 minutes to go, even when the board come up 2 minutes, I still wasn't totally convinced Barca weren't going to get the next goal in the game.
Yeah, I know.
It was that type of time, mate.
Two teams going at it for 90 minutes and 90 minutes?
Yeah, 2 hours, mate. That's it.
It's unbelievable.
And
unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, that's the elite of the elite, mate. That that you shouldn't. When you're playing the two best sides, or certainly on paper in Europe, you don't always get that. You sometimes can get dull, stuffy games, defensively solid. And I've always felt that the away goals. I like the away goals, but I think tonight proved that when you've got no away goals, you can be a little bit more. You can do that. And at 3-3 in the first leg, maybe Inter would have been less inclined to go forward. Well, not a bit of it. 2-0 up again. Yeah. Barca, I mean, credit to them, mate. They come out into a brilliant first half. Second half, but they'd gone.
Fell apart.
Inter had completely fallen apart, mate.
That goal in the last minute just saved them because they were done.
They were cooked. Absolutely. And then the crowd are back up and, just exhausting, stellar stuff, mate.
Is that the best two-legged tie you've ever seen?
I can't think of a better one. I mean, people, that's the whole point. People tell us, what have we missed? But right now, Jay, I mean, it had everything, mate. It had the lot. It was like watching a Rocky film. Do you know when they punch and he goes down and he weren't quite sure whether Rocky was going to get up or Apollo Creed was going to get up?
Yeah.
And he knocks in the canvas. You're like, what a film. No, this was real life.
Yeah.
Unscripted drama at its very, very best. And no other sport gives you that.
No.
That's what's the greatest game in the world, mate. We're very, very lucky. Very lucky.
Yeah, unbelievable game of football. You can phone us up and talk about it. Give us a call, 03717 22 3344. Is there a game that tops that? Let's go to Barry. He's a West Ham fan. All right, Baz?
All right, Baz.
Oh, boys, how we doing?
I bet you wish you see that down the London Stadium this year.
I'll tell you what, right? I've been watching football over 60 years. There's not many games. The only game I remember was like that was Italy-Brazil, the World Cup 82.
Yeah, I remember that. Socrates, Zico.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, but Italy were good as well.
Scalacci.
Fantastic. What a game tonight that was. And you know what, Jace? I'm going to back you up on this. There's not been a lot of great football this season, really. That tops it all, that does tonight.
Yeah. But to be honest with you, that game there tops most games you've seen in history. Do you know what I mean? It's unfair to compare that with what we've seen in the Premier League this, even though I think the Premier League's been a bit dull. That's not fair to compare it because that will outstrip most Champions League semi-final 2 legs ever.
Yeah. The only one I think the only one that is the Liverpool Barcelona game.
But
that was two teams falling apart in different legs.
Yes.
But in terms of the drama, that was an incredible night. But that was two teams that, one leg Liverpool fell apart and then Barca fell apart.
Yeah.
But they didn't fall apart. That was two teams just going at it.
Two teams that were on top, and it looked like Barcelona had gone in the first half, didn't it?
Yeah.
It just looked like we're not really. Lamau saw lots of the ball, couldn't really penetrate, couldn't really get him behind into defending and caught him on the counter attack. Two brilliant goals.
Yeah.
And we 13, 14 minutes in the second half. What was it? What did they score in the second one? 15 minutes in the second half. 2-2. Then Inter's heads were all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
They couldn't cope. It
Yeah.
looked like Barcelona were going to go on and get the third, the fourth, the fifth. And then, I mean, just breathtaking stuff.
It was a breathtaking game. Let's go to Joe. He's a Crystal Palace fan. All right, Joe?
All right, Joe.
You all right, guys? How you doing?
I'm good, Joe. I'm good. I mean, what a game that was.
Oh, yeah, that was incredible. It really was absolutely incredible. No, I don't think, like you guys are saying, anything tops that at all. There's one game for me that comes close, which was it's a bit biased. It's a Palace semi-final in 2004 for the in the playoffs. We lost. We won the first semi 3-2. Then we went 2-0 down in the second semi at Sunderland, and Darren Powell scored a injury time header to make it go to penalties.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a thriller.
We won the penalties 5-4 up at Sunderland, I think it was. Michael Hughes scored the winner. It wasn't as good, but the drama was good, if that makes sense.
You know what? That's what I want to know. Like, just a game like that's perfect. I wouldn't know that game. I wouldn't remember it.
No, I wouldn't remember it.
But, you know, for some, you're a Crystal Palace fan, so for you, that sticks in your heart. You know, but that's what I want to. That's what I want to find out tonight, because there ain't many games that top that. There ain't many.
No, because what happened? We was watching it down the pub, and it was quite. That night was for some reason quite quiet. So there's about 10 or 12 of us Palace fans, and as soon as that header went in, I went and dived into the conservatory, and all the lads jumped on top of me. There was even one or two who weren't Palace fans, because you just got sucked into the drama.
Yeah.
Like you scored, just not a knee slide, was it, in the conservatory?
Sorry?
Knee slide in the conservatory.
Go down, give it all that.
No, when the knee slide. I just literally dived, like as if it's like a header. I just it's like I was going to dive into a swimming pool.
Listen, Joe, thanks for your call. Have you ever played in a game like that, Joe?
No, I don't think I have played in a game like that. I've played in game. I mean, played in a game that's been high scoring, but the game I'm thinking of, and this should give Arsenal hope actually. When we went to Barcelona, beat Barcelona 1-0 at our place. We were 2-0 down to 10 men, and we drew 2-2. Do you remember when Torres goes
around the keeper?
Yeah, Torres goes. We knocked him out on away goals. And we knocked him out 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
So that should give Arsenal hope tomorrow night, because even though we were 2-0 down on the night, 1-0 down, 2-1 down on aggregate, and down to 10 men, and it was Barcelona.
Yeah.
And we managed to claw it back. So,
do you think Arsenal got a chance tomorrow?
I think Arsenal do have a chance, mate. I do. Yeah, I do genuinely feel they got a chance. And we spoke to Arsenal fans last week, and a lot of them were despondent. A lot of them felt that they weren't capable. Let me tell you, goals change games. We saw that tonight. I mean, that that fixture we've just watched, that should give Arsenal hope. What Barcelona did? Barcelona were dead and buried. They were dead and buried.
Yeah.
5-3 on aggregate, mate. Couldn't see them coming back. They clawed themselves back. You know, Arsenal are capable of scoring goals. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should give Arsenal hope.
Yeah, great game. Arsenal fans, you can obviously get involved. Give us a shout if you want to talk about that unbelievable game tonight. If there's a game that sticks out in your mind that you remember that gets anywhere near that tie, give us a call. 03 717 22 33
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.